Hi guys, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've been trying to use up products without buying anything else. Kind of a tin pan, but I don't like to call it that, so I don't know, but trying to use up products. And I feel like I've been very scattered and unfocused with it. I did a blog post a little while back about which products I was going to use up, and that kind of fell through when I had to travel. So what I decided to do was pick 10 products of makeup and 10 products of skincare that I was going to focus on trying to use up. So this video is going to tell you the 10 products of makeup that I'm going to focus on using up, and then there'll be another video with the 10 products of skincare. Of course, they'll be included in empties, and I'll talk about them once it's done, and then once those products are used up, I'm going to pick 10 more. And on like that I'll go. That doesn't mean I'm going to exclusively use only these products, but it does mean I'm going to put a focus on trying to use them the most to use them up, because I need to make some headway here. Okay, so without any further ado, here are the 10 makeup products I am focusing on using up at the moment. The first one is MAC Face and Body Foundation. I bought this a while ago. This is the 4 fluid ounces, and you can kind of see where it's at, where it had settled. There's probably about half or slightly more than half left. 4 fluid ounces is a lot for foundation, especially one like MAC Face and Body, because I don't really use it on my body. Now they have a great, much smaller option that you can buy, but when I bought this, this was the only size. Or it's the only size I remember seeing anyway. So I've had this forever. So I'm going to focus on using this as my foundation and really try to get it used up. I have tons of foundations. I've seen people saying they're going to do a tin pan because they have like 5 foundations, and I'm like, honey boo, I've got like 13 foundations that are like half or less than half used up. So I'm really going to get a focus on using up some of these foundations because I really want to try some new foundations, but I'm not letting myself buy anything when I have 13 unused foundations. That was such a shock to me when I was organizing my makeup and I realized how many I had. So I'm digressing. This is the one I'm going to be focused on using up, and my color is C5 in this. I'm also going to focus on using up this Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle Roller. I like this. It works quite well. I use it kind of under here in a triangle, like kind of lightning pattern, sometimes a little down my nose, but I feel like I've been using this forever and it's still not out. But I don't use it every single time. Sometimes I use a different lightener and then a concealer over it, so I'm gonna make myself use this one until it's gone because I've had it forever. I have 2 eyeliners that I'm going to be using up. The first one is the dual-ended Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On Eye Pencil with Whiskey on one side and Zero on the other. This came with the original Naked palette, and I bought my original Naked palette when it first came out and was limited edition. How long ago was that, y'all? Like 2, 3 years? Okay, and I still haven't used up this eyeliner? Madness. Okay, so I have the Zero side, which is almost done, and then the Whiskey side, which I need to put more of a concentrated effort in to use up. I don't really use brown all that much, so I need to put an effort on that. And then I'm also going to try to use up my MAC Engraved PowerPoint eye pencil. I just have so many eye pencils, and I don't use them a lot because, like, a lot of times if I put on shadow, then I'm just like, I don't feel like doing eyeliner. And a lot of eyeliners, if I tight line, the actual liner gets on my contact and I can't get it off my contact, and it's very annoying and very gross. So I don't really tight line, I just kind of line outside, and a lot of times I won't even do that because I just don't. So I need to make a focused effort to use all of these eyeliners that I have. Next up I have this, and it's all worn off, but this is the Clinique blended face powder, and it came with a brush, I guess, in number 4, transparency 4, and it's just plain old face powder, and I need to make an effort to use this up. It's a good powder, there's nothing wrong with it. I just tend to prefer like HD powders now, but I have had this, I couldn't even tell you how long I've had this. Years, probably at least 5 years. at least. That's gross. But I mean, it doesn't smell off. It's just powder. And I don't use it as much as I should, so it just kind of sits in a drawer. So I'm pulling it out and I'm going to use this powder until it's gone. Next up is this STILA convertible color in Peony, which I got. This was like a 100-point perk from Sephora, and I really wanted it because I'd been wanting a convertible color, so I wanted to try it. I left it in my car and it melted. Gross. Yay, for the heat. But it's a really pretty color. But I just need to use it. I just don't use it as much, so I'm kind of trying to make myself focus to use this product up. I have 2 lip products that I'm focusing on using up. The first is a Sugar Rosé from Fresh lip treatment that was part of a birthday gift from Sephora a couple years ago, and I love this stuff, but you know what? The problem is this is actually more pigmented than I like my lip treatments to be, so I kind of shy away from this one, and I have this and part of a big one left that I need to use up. It's very soft, so it melts very easy, so I have to be careful about carrying it around or leaving it in the car, and I have a lot of lip products and I just need to use it up, so that's the Sugar Rosé. And I'm also going to focus on using up, this is a Rimmel lipstick in number, I guess it's number 6, Pink Blush. And that's that right there. And it's a pretty color, really creamy. And I get in the habit of like really liking lipstick, and I'll use it for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'll stick it in the drawer and stop using it. So a more focused effort to complete the lipstick. And I'm focusing at the moment. Okay, let me rewind. I am not a huge perfume or cologne junkie. My hair is crazy. I'm very sensitive to smells, so I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 perfumes, and 2 of them were gifts. 2 I bought myself. And one of the ones I bought myself is my kind of signature perfume. It's Falling in Love by Philosophy, and you see like how much is left. I use it all the time. And one that was a gift is YSL Parisienne, and I don't see it here, but the lemon one from Bath & Body Works from C.O. Bigelow was the other gift. And then I bought Jo Malone's Wild Bluebell. Tanya Burr talked about it, and it's a really fresh scent. It smells nice. I really like it, but I'm just not as focused on it as I should be. So I am making myself use these perfumes up because I just forget to put it on a lot of days. So it just sits there. Like I've had that YSL for a while. It hasn't gone off yet, but like I need to use them up before they go off because perfumes, well, makeup goes bad too, but perfume goes bad and it like reeks. So right now I'm focusing on using up Jo Malone's Wild Bluebell. And the last product, you've seen me say this before. Now focus on using up this Revlon 710 Not Just Nudes for Illuminates Cream Shadow. And you can see that I'm trying. I have been trying. Here, let me open it up. Woo! And show you. I am trying. Now this is beautiful. They're so pigmented. You just need a little bit. Ooh. So let me see here if I can do give you the right order here so it's not confusing. Ugh. That's the one thing about swatching. Like there's no way to swatch and it not be gross, you know, like messy. So there's 4 shades in this quad. 4 shades in this quad, obviously. This is a quad of cream shadows. Lort. And darkest to lightest, that's the darkest shade, and it just looks brown here, but in real life it's got a bit of a purpley hue to it. Not super purpley, but a bit of one. And then there is, God, I'm having trouble, aren't I? Then there's a matte brown shade. There's a white, pretty matte shade, and then there's kind of a champagne color. It's not showing up as pretty as it is there, but it's very, very pretty. And that's what I'm wearing today. It's just these cream shadows, and I just really want to use this up. I won't be defeated by this quad, so maybe I can use it up by the end of the year. So I'm really, really trying to use this up. So those are my 10 products that I'm focusing on using up in the makeup sphere. There's going to be a separate video about products I'm trying to use up in the skincare sphere, just so I have a more focused plan of attack for these products. So I guess that's it. Questions, comments, concerns, ideas, or suggestions, put them below. If you're not subscribed, please do, or like this video. And I'll talk to you soon.